Jennifer Aniston: Some Hollywood women treated me worse than men. Actress Jennifer Aniston made a claim that will surely run counter to the feminist narrative that women in power equals fair treatment of women. According to her account, some women in Hollywood actually treated her worse than men. Speaking with InStyle about the #Me Too movement that brought down powerful men for sexual misconduct in both Hollywood and other industries, Aniston did not agree with the feminist talking point that men should be excluded from the debate on how to reform male-female relations in the professional world. "I've definitely had some sloppy moves made on me by other actors and I handled it by walking away," Aniston said. "I've never had anyone in a position of power make me feel uncomfortable and leverage that over me. In my personal experience, I've been treated worse verbally and energetically by some women in this industry." None of this means, however, that Aniston dismisses the merits of the #Me Too movement, which brought down the likes of Harvey Weinstein and Matt Lauer. In fact, she thinks it is long overdue. When it comes to men, Aniston believes that a constructive dialogue should happen between the sexes. "But we also need to be better at listening to one another, that includes men. They need to be part of this conversation," she said. One area she thinks could definitely be reformed is the media's superficial treatment of women. Women are picked apart and pitted against one another based on looks and clothing and superficial stuff. "When a couple breaks up in Hollywood, it's the woman who is scorned," she said. "The woman is left sad and alone. She's the failure. F that. When was the last time you read about a divorced, childless man referred to as a spinster?" In saying that, Aniston was referring to her divorce from Brad Pitt in 2005 and Justin Theroux this past February. The former Friends star is not alone in saying women treated her worse than men at work. In fact, a substantial amount of women agree with her, according to a recent study that showed working women are just as annoyed with female coworkers as they are with their male counterparts. Studies show women report more incivility experiences overall than men, but we wanted to find out who was targeting women with rude remarks, said Allison Gabriel, assistant professor of management and organizations in the University of Arizona Zeller College of Management. Probing 3 different studies, Gabriel and her team looked into how men and women reported their experiences at work, specifically on questions about who made the most condescending or derogatory remarks on top of passive-aggressive behavior such as ignoring them in a meeting or addressing them unprofessionally. It turns out women co-workers didn't fare so well. Across the 3 studies, we found consistent evidence that women reported higher levels of incivility from other women than their male counterparts, Gabriel said. In other words, women are ruder